Right, so thanks for staying with us. We begin from the Labour Front, where junior nurses have begun an indefinite strike action for non-payment of their 21-month salary arrears. My colleague Edward Kwabi joins us from that particular location with the detail now. Junior nurses begin an indefinite strike action today for non-payment of their 21-month salary arrears. And my colleague Edward Kwabi joins us now with the detail. Hello, Edward Kwabi.
Hello.
Right, thanks for joining us on Midday Live.
Okay, thank you, Manager.
Tell us where exactly you are and what is happening in connection with this strike action.
I'm currently at Korle Teaching Hospital, where 700 nurses who are junior nurses are demanding that their allowances and salaries owed them for close to 2 years should be paid to them. They are insisting that without that, they are not going back to the theaters to work and the wards to work. And that is currently ongoing. They've also embarked on a short strike that is temporal. They've not indicated the time they'll be going back anyway. Crowning it all with a street demonstration here currently. They are embarking on a street demonstration.
Tell us some of the concerns they've raised apart from the non-payment of their 21-month salary arrears.
Well, that has been the main issue, because looking at their services that they render here, some of them render general nursing needs services here that has to do with attending to patients and all that, giving treatment to patients. Some also work with theaters. Some are technical staff who are at the various laboratories and all that. These are people who are very essential when it comes to the work of the hospital. They have withdrawn all these services, indicating that once they are paid, they will go back. But for now, they are still demonstrating, and they will not go back to the hospital wards.
And is that the only way they would want to address some of the issues? And how long is this strike intended to last for?
Well, I spoke to some leaders of the group, that is junior nurses, and they were insisting that they want to see some sort of agreement between themselves and the hospital officials, putting something on paper indicating that, oh, indeed, we are going to pay you. For now, they have not received such a message, so they are holding on. They will not tell us when they will go back. It is temporal though, but they will not tell us when they are going back. And apart from that, what is happening also is that they are indicating that they've heard that the Minister of Health has signed a check that is to the effect of paying them about 5 million cedis that is owed them. That check has not gotten to them, and they are smelling some foul play here. They think that the hospital wants to sit on their money, and they cannot work without salary. Some of them are saying that they've exhausted all avenues of borrowing, and they have no option or alternative than to stay out of work.
Well, Eddie, I'm sure you are at the Korle Teaching Hospital, and once they are on strike, it will definitely affect activities there. Can you just give us a pictorial description of how activities are going on at the hospital as we're speaking with you now?
Yes, when you go to the wards, you find out that these are people who render the basic services to patients who come around.
Right.
When you go to the emergency ward, to be more specific, those are people who are always on standby. When there's an ambulance, they pick the sick people or those patients right from the gate, move them in. They give them all the first aid that they are needed to be given. They also give them injection, other medical services that are rendered to patients in their first day in the hospital. These are rendered by these nurses. So once they are on strike, you can imagine what is happening here. It is quite sad to see something like this happen, but this is where we have gotten to. They are indicating that their well-being is also very important. That is their welfare. So the money should be given to them before they can go back. I don't think that they want to go back without the money. And it is patients who are at the suffering end of this whole strike action.
Edward Kwabi.
Yeah.
Well, we also have the live pictures you just sent to us on air. Now we're rolling it on air. We see how the activities are ongoing at your exact location now, and you can tell us how security is looking at the conduct of how they're also carrying out their indefinite strike action, as they would put it.
Yes, these are live pictures that we just sent in. It is quite unfortunate that we have to get here, but the nurses are indicating that without their salaries, they can't go back. Some of them, are mothers, some are wives, some are taking care of their parents and all that, and they've touched on basic social needs that they have been encountering, and without money, they can't take care of that. So some are actually on the floor with red armbands and all that, wailing that this is their life. If their monies are not paid to them, of course they are going to suffer. So it is all in protest and in demand of their salaries.
Right. So you see the live pictures there coming in from the Korle Teaching Hospital, where junior nurses have begun an indefinite strike action for non-payment of their 21-month salary arrears. And Edward Kwabi just joined us on the line to give us the latest updates.